Towns is on the event horizon.
Right.
Devin Booker is already living in hell. Devin Booker is in hell. Karl Anthony Towns doesn't know the event horizon is taking him to hell.
Right.
I don't understand how you can say Booker, with his elite scoring skills, who has been on the worst teams in the NBA his entire career.
Because you can take Booker off of the worst team and put him on a good team. Cat, I mean, similarly, they add a player like Jimmy Butler, and now they're still mired in hell.
It's amazing.
The Timberwolves have all these top picks and are supposed to be good and have been picked to be good for the past few years and aren't good.
You think Timberwolves fans would trade Karl Anthony Towns for Devin Booker?
They should.
That's it. I love this take. This is the most.
You should right now drafting. We're being asked to draft a player.
Yeah,
Devin Booker is the best player of these three right now.
Okay. Not even close.
Yeah, I think that.
Who do you got?
I think that is insane, but I love it.
Big Cat by a mile is
by a mile.
Yeah,
by a mile.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean,
the criticisms.
He's a better player.
The criticisms of Karl Anthony Towns is Jimmy Butler says maybe he doesn't care about winning that much and he's bad at defense.
Jimmy Butler says he is bad at defense.
Devin Booker is atrocious at defense.
This league is built around players now like Devin Booker and Steph Curry. Also, Devin Booker is like already an elite playmaker and scorer. Like already.
So is Karl Anthony Towns.
No, he's not. Karl Anthony Towns cannot even score at the rim anymore. Can't do it. Isn't doing it.
This is crazy.
It's not crazy.
Well, Booker's played basically a season less of basketball, too, in the same 4 years.
Good.
So, I mean, if you got a
tick in my ledger.
So you have...
No, he's playing less games. He's more hurt. In Phoenix, he's been hurt.
Okay.
Karl Anthony Towns
tick in
is
your
not.
ledger.
That's saying.
So I have Cat, Porzingis,
Karl Anthony Towns could be Derek Coleman.
Okay.
Well,
this is great. I love it.
Yeah.
We don't normally go so strong. But that's awesome. I have Josh Richardson fourth, by the way. Ahead of Miles Turner, Willie Cauley-Stein, Justice Winslow, and D'Angelo.
Of course you have him over Willie Cauley-Stein.
Russell. Chuck, so you had Cat, and then who do you have?
So I would go Cat, Porzingis, Booker. I'm not, but Porzingis is better than Booker in my eyes, too.
Porzingis has huge injury questions, obviously.
Yeah. Right. But,
injury and Fortnite concerns derail the big men for me.
Yeah.
But I still have them second and third. So, Cat third.
So, and then I'll probably go Richardson fourth, and then I don't know, Winslow. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think Willie Cauley-Stein, Miles Turner seem like they have roles, and Cauley-Stein's having a great year.
I mean, we could drop Stanley Johnson out of this top 30, right?
Yeah.
Because he was number 8.
My sneakiest pick is I do love Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, Montrezl Harrell is right on in the second round there.
Montrezl, my nose.
So is John.
Right.
I assume you have. So you have Booker, Porzingis, Cat as your top 3.
Correct.
Okay. So what order would you go after that? Are there any?
I agree with Josh Richardson.
Yeah, I think it is.
I also that top 5. I do not have Willie Cauley-Stein despite his Buckaroo Banzai space pirate hair.
Right. No Terry Rozier. How about Terry Rozier? He's in this class.
So no, certainly not Terry Rozier.
He's in my top 10 in this class.
Probably. I like Kelly Oubre a lot. I know he is in a horrendous scenario. I guess I would go Miles Turner and hope that.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. I mean, Miles Turner's probably the fourth guy you'd pick out of this.
Like, if you're doing what Keith and Chuck are doing, which is valid, and you're going by talent, then I think Miles Turner probably jumps over Richardson, and it's probably like Cat, Porzingis, Booker, Miles Turner. Also by talent, I could see you you could really throw Kelly Oubre up a lot higher, I think.
Well, so here's
He's
something.
stuck behind.
I'm going to try to, before we move on, I'm going to try to break John's brain.
Okay.
It's
very easily done.
If we are including contract,
right,
and we're picking these players, I would take Josh Richardson over Devin Booker. If I'm trying to build a team, I want Josh Richardson, who is elite on defense,
right,
and a good offensive player, over Devin Booker.
For sure.
So
Larry Nance Jr. was in this draft?
He's not good.
Super Mario Hazonia. This draft is amazing.
I mean, honestly, if I'm running my team,
right?
If I own the team and am GM and have a complete authority, Andrew Harrison.
You just ruined the whole thing was about me getting to say, you know who you take last in this draft? Andrew Harrison. Also, okay, I have other jokes. I try to slap Frank the Foreman Kaminsky in there. I get a strong union. I was ready to draft this team.
Yeah.
And I was excited about my Devin Booker third pick leading me to victory.
Let's go to one more croissant questionnaire.
It's a bleep storm up here, which is the dearly departed, miserable because of the Timberwolves. Drew states, I recently declared to some buddies that Andrew Wiggins had officially eclipsed Marko Jaric as the Timberwolf who prompted me to roll my eyes at him most frequently. Which player from your favorite team's history is your personal leader in IERs? That stat means induced eye rolls.
Dion Waiters plays for my team. I rest my case.
Does he?
Yeah,
he has played for my team.
I have like no memories of. There's like one. He had like a game winner once, right? Or two of them.
Waiters Island is like the island from Lost now, where like we need to go back, but we don't know why, and no one can tell you why. And why would you want to go back?
So, John, we share a favorite team in the Grizzlies.
I was going to go like non-Grizzlies.
Go, please. Yeah, go non-Grizzlies.
And okay, I'm going to cheat, and it's because it's not his fault. But Rajon Rondo, like when he gets all of the minutes at the end of games, that's a lot of eye rolls. Like it induces many, many eye rolls. He's exactly the opposite of what the Lakers need in those big minute scenarios. Similarly, like, well, I'll get to it in my worst of the week. But yeah, I guess it would be watching Rajon Rondo close out games.
I think mine for the Grizzlies. I don't have a lot of guys where I think eye roll. Like eye roll is like, this guy. It's
Marshawn Brooks. You're going to say Marshawn Brooks, right?
I think I'm going to go with Quincy Pondexter, friend of the show.
Wow. Coupon.
Quincy Pondexter, friend of the show, would do so many things. Where
Chuck, who he play for?
Brooklyn.
No. He actually played. I saw him playing basketball on Sunday.
Who's he play for?
He plays for the Spurs.
Yeah.
The Spurs, who are collecting very not good Grizzlies players, Dante Cunningham and Quincy Pondexter, are getting tick.
Spurs are an interesting squad.
Quincy Pondexter, even when he did something good, he would like pump his fist or turn to the bench, either his or the other team's, and scream expletives at him.
Also flexed a lot.
Every time he did something good, he would celebrate in a way that made me roll my eyes. Like, come on, man. Just act like you've hit shots. Act like hitting your shot is the thing you're supposed to do. And don't get mad at the coach every time you do something good. Like, see, that's why I should be playing. Yeah, so I think Quincy, I definitely maybe rolled my eyes the hardest and the most.
I like your reasoning.
I've watched a few Grizzlies games. Anytime you see Chandler Parsons, period, you should roll your eyes just from his contract and inability to not be an ass on the internet.
I can't talk about Chandler Parsons.
No, not November.
Yeah. All right. So those were our croissant questionnaires, the listener submitted questions from our Patreon supporters. If you want to submit your own questions, you got to go to patreon.com/fastbreakbreakfast. Join at I believe it's just $1 a month. You can submit questions, either email them to us or hop on that Slack for $3 a month where we talk about basketball all the time and
all the time.
Put your questions in there. Also, got to recommend the Draft app. Been playing it. We got some fresh blood from our Patreon listeners. You don't have to be a Patreon supporter to download Draft at draft.com/fastbreak. Use our code FASTBREAK to let them know that we sent you, and then you'll get a free $3 game. They have a blind auction draft, which I know, John, you've never done because it's new this season. You got to get back in there,
I'm
John.
playing draft.
The blind auctions are super fun because you're like, all right, I have to get John's least favorite player, Karl Anthony Towns, on my team. So I'm going to pay out the notes through this. It's fun. It's a good way to win money against the public. You can pay with PayPal or a credit card to get in because it's legal. It's a U.S.-based company. It's not based in Argentina or some other island. So it's easy to get your money in, easy to get your money out. I'm just following the laws of the land. So,
Argentina is not an island either.
Well, I said Argentina or some of those Caribbean islands, which many of these offshore casinos are located. That was a bleep.ag reference.
Yes.
Anyway,
Barbados bookies.
A good way to support the show and a super fun daily fantasy app is Draft. Download it, draft.com/fastbreak. Use our code FASTBREAK. All right, steak and eggs, best thing you saw.
I'm a fan of Wendy's.
Okay.
I'm a fan of beef.
Okay.
I'm a fan of stupid things like Kyrie Irving getting 48 points dropped on his face, but then getting the last laugh by throwing the ball into the stands.
Everyone's talking about this. I've still never seen it.
It's awesome.
I even watched the 3-minute clips, highlights of the game.
Yeah.
They didn't include the final.
What?
They didn't include the final.
It's real good.
Jamal Murray decides to hit a last second shot for 48 points or something.
Oh no! I mean, I got to lay the land.
He missed a layup too that would have given it to
Did
him.
he?
Yes.
Okay.
Missed a layup and then took a three. And Kyrie wasn't having it, man.
You know what happened? Kyrie cut his hair, and now he's just a little more aggressive. He had that old Jay-Z haircut.
Yeah, that was laid back hair. That was Roman Israel hair.
Yeah, now he's got kind of like a soldier's cut. Maybe he's just more aggressive. Because
he went from I'm a folksy civil rights lawyer to I'm a Black Panther. Get this ball into the stands. To hell with this. I like anything. And Jamal Murray, like Devin Booker, is an irritating player.
Very irritating.
More irritating than Kyrie Irving. So I'm liking this guard feud. Give me more beef.
Wait, have I got my years wrong? Was Kyrie on the Celtics when Devin Booker did his 70-point? That was the year.
I don't believe
so.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
I think he narrowly missed it, and I can't imagine if he threw the ball into the stands. I imagine he would throw the ball into the stands and shoot it like Skeet.
Right. Yeah, I can't. That was. I mean, of all the stat chasing, one final shot, whatever.
No, but yeah, I agree. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I just love it. Give it to me.
Yeah,
give it to me.
I like how he got getting fined for throwing the ball. I love a good ball throw.
Second most hilarious fine after no hobo.
I like
weekend
more than a throw. I like a good punt. When's the last good punting of the ball?
Dude, yeah, Nick Nolte punt the ball into. That's what I'm talking about. Blue chips it.
That's what I want. My steak and eggs is Wendell Carter Jr., who's just awesome. Mm-hmm. We redrafted the 2015 draft.
Right.
I don't a redraft of this year's draft is everybody's kind of happy.
Mm-hmm.
They're all pretty much awesome. I mean, Marvin Bagley seems okay.
Mm-hmm.
DeAndre Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr. is great. Trae Young's been awesome. Luka Doncic is incredible. And then Wendell Carter Jr., who over the last 4 games, he's averaging 16 points per game, 11 rebounds, 3 steals, 1.5 blocks. He's hitting 90% of his free throws. The guy is just legit crazy good.
He put up a crazy number that no one had done in ages and ages, 20 points, a certain number of rebounds and 3 blocks, and it was going to be the first time somebody done it in forever. But then Jaren Jackson give me pictures of Spider-Man Jr. did the same thing just a scant 4 days later.
Right. Well, so I think he had 8 combined. Wendell Carter Jr. had 8 combined blocks and steals. I think in that game. Let me actually pull up that Wendell Carter. He had 25 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks, plus 2 3-pointers made, which you can throw in the Basketball Reference thing if you want no results to come up. He's the only person ever do that. But so you mentioned Jaren Jackson Jr.
Mm-hmm.
So Wendell Carter Jr. and Jaren Jackson Jr. in the last 5 days have had 20 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 blocks in a game as a rookie, which is kind of hard to do. And what's that song? Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage. All right, so there's a lot of guys who've done this, 35.
Mm-hmm.
35 guys who have, as rookies, had 20 points, at least 20 points, at least 7 rebounds, at least 3 steals, at least 3 blocks in a game